redstone, I don't quite know how to make it more compact, but my redstone testing world, as you can probably tell, it's messy. Don't judge. But video right now. One moment. Alright, I think it's fixed now. But, yeah, I'm going to start building this. Let me see here. I didn't calculate this beforehand, so don't mind me. Alright, so it's a 12 by... Alright, now I remember. It's a 12 by 14. So, I guess, get building. Alright, I've got this part done now. And then height. Alright, 8. But yeah, you need a 12 by 18 space, or no, 12 by 14 by 8 space. Alright, 4, 5. Alright. Don't judge me, I'm still learning all this stuff. So. Alright. And I'm done just about now. Okay, so I'm going to be building it just like this thing here. I'm basically just going to be walking through on how you build it. So, oh, I forgot one block to pick block. Alright, so basically these are the basic things you're going to want. Just don't mind the map. This is the stuff that you're going to want. Alright, what you want to start out with is you want to get the basic design of it. So you're going to want to start out with a few things like these. You know, just to get the design. Oh, yeah, a few things like this. Alright, so you have 2 blocks here. Then, around what appears to be blocks, or on the 7th one, off to the side. Let me see here, one more check. I swear. Alright. Alright, right here. You want to place that, you want to place this, and you place that. That's, you know, just to give you a little hidden. But that's one part done. And you want to come down here. Oh, and I forgot one redstone component. It's for this part. Right here. That's for this little block over here to, you know, make it a little easier to get through. Basically, when this thing moves down, this part will move inwards, giving you a clear pathway to just walk forward. As you can see probably from here. See? That's what that's for. Because originally there was a hole there, so I figured I'd fix that. But, now since you have this, what you want is, let me see here, because I did not memorize this. Okay. What you basically want now is, and I know I keep on repeating this because I'm a dum-dum, something like this, and on diagonally like this. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Want this. And this will be for the blocks underneath. Now, like I said before, you can swap these out. It won't matter. And yeah, let me see here. But if you're having issues keeping up, which you probably are not, you can obviously pause the video. Now, why I'm placing these is because they're actually unstickable blocks. You need something like this, otherwise the slime blocks will then stick to your structure, which, trust me, it's not good. Pretty sure this is right. I actually forgot one block. One important block, kinda, sorta. Right here. And it's for the double piston extender part. Pretty sure it goes like right here. Yeah. And that's partially because of a my brain is not braining. Yeah, I might be going back and forth quite a few times over the course of this few moments. Now, these parts are obviously for timing for the whole closing part. That's what these are for. Alright. So, all my design, except for maybe the double piston extender. That part's just from something I remember. I forget who made it, but I'm sure you guys can figure that one out just by looking up a small double piston extender. I clearly didn't line this thing up. Let me see. 6 blocks. Oops. Yeah, that's 6 blocks. 1. And 2. Alright, what about length? Alright, so that's also 6. You know, for the part that's 12. Yeah. Alright, so yeah, that should be correct. This part's wrong. Ah, yep, I went too far. See, now you go, you gotta make sure you're freaking correct. You know what? Fudge it. You can weigh on this part. This part, not so much. Yeah, same with the carpet though, you can weigh on that. Alright. See, that's what I've got so far. Yeah, most of the repeaters are made for basic timings and such, like that. Now, if you're wondering what that button is, it's just simply so you could get the system aligned. Oops. Hmm. Ah, I did in fact do this slightly wrong. Thought I did, but weren't sure. Now then, time for the rest of the timing. We're quite a bit of a delay in this part. Now, like I said, this is the double piston extender part. That detects that. Now, this is also for the whole slime block part too. That's why I have it set for obsidian. So you want that to be a thing. Yeah. No, I don't think I did that right. Die game. It's quite crowded. No, I did not do it right. It's my own freaking creation, and yeah, I should know how to make it. Now then, this part, you just want to do stuff like this, and then the block of your choice, which for the time being though, I'm going to use just these blocks, just for the time being, and a glass block here just because, you know, decor. That, and to make sure no one can shoot through it. And then, yeah, I'm gonna get to some of the coding, like I meant to say coating. Alright, now, for the activation, which we might as well actually get to work on that. Alright, so, over here, 1, 2, and then 3 is where the button is. From what looks like here. 1, 2, and 3. And there's the button. Now this is going to take the signal downwards. Pretty spanking sure, yep. And right on down to, you need these on either side. Also for the blocks that are needed and required. Now then, since you've got all this, right, this is obviously just one part of it. Now, what you can do from here is yeah, that ain't right. There we go. That's correct. Yep. Now then, For this part here, what you want to do, because of how the pistons are having to be set up, you have these. Nope. One moment. As you probably saw, someone's leaving comments. Just gonna hop onto a nap here. Oh, it's loading, I guess. I can pop back and forth. Ah! Yep, I know I was doing wrong. Yeah, these blocks here are the sticky ones. Alright, one more. Alright. Just gotta quickly do this. Now the red zone goes, yeah, all up on here, then to here. Now, this is another part, which once again I watched a YouTuber to kind of get the idea. Basically, how this works is, let's just say this, you want to do something like this, right? And then you do this and this. Basically, then you got this to this. And all of these are connected, by the way. As far as I know, I'm pretty sure they only go in one direction. Just kind of letting you guys get an idea. Alright. Still doing stuff. One moment. I honestly should have set this up beforehand, but I didn't think to. Hold on. Alright, there we go. So, sorry for that little wait. Alright. So now if I go over here, right? Basically, I also now need to break that. There. Place redstone there. That's for another part for these, at least. Here, I'll just quickly fill these in here. You could use stairs for that part, technically. Just kind of giving you guys ideas. Let me see here. Okay. Next part, which I figure might as well hook up the button, right? That's generically a important part. So how you hook up his button, which once again, for a little bit more importance. Now, I know I'm getting on hooking up the button, but you also want those blocks there. Just try and make sure that you guys get that part down as well. But you need those blocks there, because otherwise it'll bring everything with it. But with the whole block, with this, basically, as you can see here, you go down here to, well, operate the system. These ones, these part takes the redstone signal to then power this thing, which then sends it off, but at the exact same time powers a piece of redstone dust that is right here, right? Which then starts off this whole big delay, which will then turn this thing off after, a long amount of time. Which is obviously something that you want, because otherwise you won't have it automatically closing. Alright, so there's that part. And you need to do this. And you obviously need the repeater here to then send... Oh, I need to take care of that delay afterwards. To then take a signal from here and into this block here, which will then start off the signal into this thing. Which, let me quickly just check the delay, because, why not? Alright. See, because watch. If I press this button now, it'll obviously do something. What it'll basically do is it'll send off hold on, why isn't it working? Let me see here. You'd think it'd work, but... There's something sticking to it that it shouldn't be able to drag. Yeah, hold on. Ah! It was apparently the glass block. No! Ah ha ha! It's this. But as you saw there, right? Basically how this thing works is once you press the button, it'll launch it up, and after this delay timer, it'll then pull this thing back down automatically. Now then, what you basically want then from there is you want to hook up the rest of it, obviously. So, yeah. Basically, you take the signal. Don't mind me just checking. Yeah. Actually, I actually did that wrong. Oh well. Let me see here. Ah, that's the part that I did wrong. I have not enough space here. Boink. Alright, there's that part now. Alright. By the way, don't mind the black screen. That's just showing my main account that's hosting this game. Multiple accounts and all that. Now, I'm sorry for not talking for a while. I just didn't really quite feel like it because I'm obviously focused. That, and I just like to do redstone. Alright, we're actually getting into something of a little more importance. Excuse me. Which is this part, the delay. Basically what this does is it keeps this part set up, so then all of this part up here stays open along with this, so you can easily then get through and pass through that part. That's what this delay is for. Basically what it does is, because of how it works, is it creates a sort of loop. Basically the signal gets sent through here, which empowers this comparator. And because of how comparators work too, it'll go through all the ticks of power strength, which then will power into this, which it'll then, yeah, it'll go into the strength of this, into this redstone line, which would then go into this. And because of this comparator and this one, and how redstone works, where it'll lower by 1 every single time the strength. So then it'll then slowly lower down. Just a little thing I just felt like saying. Alright, don't mind random ranting. Alright. Now this block then leads into here, which then leads into this, which then if I go all the way through would lead over here. And that basically then helps keep it powered. And honestly, we should be getting done here. 2. Did I mess this up? Because I think I might have. Yeah, it looks like. Now this block just doesn't do anything. Yep, I think I figured out what I did. Oh. This part powers into this, which then powers into this repeater, which then would power into this block, but because of the repeater being there, it doesn't power that redstone, which then powers here, which then goes up here to, let me see here. Now this is the part back here. Now, if you guys were curious about why that's not working, maybe you're new to redstone or something, this right here is powering this block. which is then powering this redstone torch off. Might as well move up some of the blocks I don't need. Now this might be longer than one of my basic videos. Now this repeater's here to make sure the signal gets all the way up and across to power all those blocks. Now then, I'm pretty sure this should be the entire system. Oh, except for one more thing. You need this button to press this part to turn on this system. Now it should be mainly set up. All I should have to do now is just cover it up, which I can't go place those blocks there. Oh yeah, and cover up the rest of the redstone too. No, not redstone, but yeah. Placing in these blocks. Placing those. Now this one you have to place down glass, otherwise it'll power the piston. And you place a block here, unstickable block here, unstickable block there. And now you should be good. If you made a giant hole, cover it up. Hide the redstone underneath. And it generally should be working. Except, one more thing too, add a button on the other side. You know, so you can power it from both. And both enter and exit. And it should now be working. We can test it out. Which, forgot the carpet. It all works. And go and cover it up however you want. But that's how I made this door. Now, don't forget to like and subscribe. Please share this video. I need people, as you can probably tell by this point in time. But yeah. I guess see ya. Till next video.